Okay, are we ready? I guess that's the end. Okay, great. Woo! Thank you, everybody. So we haven't come up with a real name for our project yet, but we're toying around with names. Embodied maze, perhaps. Let me grab power so I don't have.
Hey, Byron.
The light going off.
If you need it, I've got it.
Cool. That's awesome. Otherwise, I might change my sleep settings. So we got the idea of integrating the Wii game controller into Unity 3D, essentially as a really great entry point into doing more complex physics, much more rich, beautiful environments. Basically all the things that game engines do really well that are really hard if you're trying to build things from scratch. So we had a lot of different ideas about how the motion might translate into action and interaction in the game. What we have is a very basic demo of the system without a lot of special features, without much interesting motion analysis, but a really great first step into doing something cool with it. So, do you want to try, or shall
sure.
I?
I'll get up here. So basically, as you can see, we taped the WiiMote to the top of this basketball, and Byron spent some time using some power tools, and he made a modern but rudimentary pogo ball, which we're not actually going to use to jump with right now, but
Probably could.
yeah, we probably could. But we're just gonna connect it. We hooked it up to the Unity 3D. We played around with a lot of different ideas, as he said, but this is what we have now for a micro project, and I'm gonna do a little demo so you can see.
I'm gonna find my mouse in here. All right.
Oh, it's so difficult.
Yeah, it's easy when you have a table next to you.
You want a chair? Nice.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh.
So then you can add more balls, make it complicated.
That's nice. Oh.
So that's this is my demonstration, but if anybody's welcome to come up here and give it a try if you want. I'll try.
I'm going to be really bad. Love to try.
We're basically, we designed it with the idea that there would be a learning curve, so it would be easy to do it.
Alright, how do I, oh, that's how
So the balls will fly off if you make drastic movements.
Okay.
They can bounce up in the air as well. Nice.
Awesome!
Level 2.
No, don't go that way. Oh. I got it. Almost. Nope. It was almost there. This is actually really fun. Should someone else try it?
Yeah.
Anyone else want to give it a shot?
I'll give it a try. I'll be a good tester of it because I'm really stinky at balance.
So this would be a good game for you.
Yeah, exactly. You learn how to balance. Whoa.
It flew over the target.
It's kind of hilarious.
Like launch it from the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are different ways to get it into the target. You can also bounce the balls in.
We can also essentially the nice thing about this.
Square there. It slides though. It's a lot easier. And falls. Email.
So square balls might be a little simpler level in some respects, or it might be harder.
Oh. Wow.
So that was about 5 minutes. So if you guys have any finishing thoughts, or if anyone has any questions, and then if you guys want to start setting up with the projector. Thank you.
I guess we'd like to go ahead and just take feedback first, and then we can maybe ask other questions.
I enjoyed it. It would be cool to make like a Pong type of thing. Because you have the up-down thing going on. So you can make it interactive maybe by having 2 players on 2 balls, doing a Pong slider maybe. That'd be a really, or like a air hockey.
Ooh,
That's just what I was. That's just what I was imagining. It was very fun.
I also really dig the sound effects. I think like it would be cool to also make it into a musical instrument where the different blocks would have like different notes, you know, and you'd like enclose it so that the balls don't fall off. Like the game wouldn't have an object, but it would just be like touching the sides to play different musical notes.
Yeah, that was. Go ahead.
I was going to say we figured out about 1:30 yesterday morning that when you move the device for really far down, it was like kind of playing a drum on the target.
Yeah.
So we threw out the idea of what if we put targets all around it.
Yeah. So for that moment, we had a symbol actually attached to that final destination as our sound, and so you had a foot pedal symbol control basically, which was really fantastic. Another idea that I really wanted to explore was taking, and instead of having a flat plane, having more of a bowl form or something to move in. So now you can start to do orbital motions on this and start to build energy and get the momentum, and maybe have to eject the balls out of the space that way. Or
And then something else that I think we're going to continue with Svangerlis dagen is the idea of using the forward motion to actually move through the space as well, kind of like forward and backward to embody it. And then I was also imagining kind of like a flying carpet or something, you know.
right. So that was another early idea, was being able to navigate through a space with the sort of forward, back, side to side. But then you'd have a special powers, like if you could balance in the middle of the ball and hold that balance for a while, then you would be able to levitate and things like that happen. So gravity would basically decrease as the better your balance got.
Have you guys played Wii Fit at all?
Yes.
Wii Fit, it sounds familiar.
Well, the balance board, that game, there's that game in there.
Very much so.
But it doesn't have that.
No, it's a different sort of thing. So.
Yeah, the balance board definitely is.
How you think about reduce and increase the difficulties, or maybe the sensitivities, for people to learn from the simple to the hard.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Clearly the initial experience it's fun, but it's
And for example, if the people cannot follow this, cannot make the go finished, and could you provide some additional media to help them to improve their performance? And that's.
I think one of the best ways of doing that would be doing things where you aren't trying to balance something at first, but where you are more just directly going to say, okay, left foot, right foot, left foot, forward, forward. Basically more of a Dance Dance Revolution kind of a system where you've got simple steps where you're going through transitions of balance, but you're always back to a stable point. That would be a good training, because if you got practiced at that and start doing orbital motions, those kind of things as practice, then before long, you'd find yourself able to balance and have much more control. So.
Have you gotten a chance to play with a Segway before?
I have not yet.
Because they're just like that. I was at Disney once and they had them. It was exactly the same type of. As soon as you move to one side, it immediately starts going to one side.
Right.
So it's.
I have ridden a DIY balancing skateboard now,
Oh, okay.
which is cool.
And if you want to extend this project, for example, you want to extend this project to be a final project, I can give you one suggestion. Like, think about how to evaluate user's performance. Okay. For example, you have a goal to make the ball into the big circle, right? That's the completion.
Right.
But you can see some users can complete that in a very smooth, movement,
Yes.
and some of them might not.
Right.
And obvious goal completion is not the only evaluation stuff. And think about how to evaluation, the user's quality.
Right. So you might be looking at jerk and things of that nature as evaluation.
Just think about it.